Let's talk about creating our desired reality and what spiritual tools we actually can use in this lifetime and in this human form and the human experience that every single one of us has. This topic is really gonna be very spiritual, it's gonna be very out there, so if you don't resonate with that type of content, that means that you're maybe not ready to hear it yet. But for all of those of you who are ready to hear a little bit of those more spiritual concepts, who are ready to receive them, welcome. And I'm already so excited to be talking about this topic, because this topic, let me tell you guys, topics like that I could talk hours about and never actually exhaust topic, because there are so many endless tools and things that we can use in this lifetime. But I'm gonna try to concentrate on giving you the most important ones and the ones that have worked for me in my life personally and what tools I'm actually using in my life. And for all of those of you who are new here, welcome. I'm Anna and I'm a spiritual life coach and an astrologer. And my purpose is to guide you towards living a more aligned life, towards aligning with your soul's purpose in this lifetime and living the life of your dreams. And I do it by using astrology and other spiritual tools, and I'm basically here to guide you and to help you access the highest timeline possible. So if you're up for that, then please subscribe, join my amazing community. Now I also have a podcast, which is new, and I'm already so excited to be doing all of those podcast episodes with you guys. I don't know how I will do it yet. I think once I get the equipment, I will just do the normal videos and then I will convert them to podcasts, but I will have to see. But definitely let me know in the comments down below, like what podcast episodes I should film, what topics are interesting for you, so I can really dive deep there. But now let's get back to our topic of today's video. So basically, in order to understand this video and in order to gain the most information out of it, I want you to forget everything that you think that you know about how our reality works, how achieving your goals should look like, and basically everything that is projected onto us from the matrix, every rule that you think you need to follow in order to achieve your goals. Leave everything in the door, because we are tapping into the spiritual power that each and every one of us has, and those normal rules are not applying there. Because when we are able to access higher knowledge, to access our fullest potential, we can really use it to our advantage and we can really create the life that we want. So forget everything that you think you know, because let me tell you, I went through the entire process myself. I know how it is, at first you are very confused, but then you start to see that this really works and that the way you approach things really didn't work and it's never gonna work. Because let me tell you, the whole hustle culture is really not the right approach. This is not gonna lead you anywhere near your goals and your highest timeline. Why is that? Well, law of attraction, law of vibration, basically everything that you heard about those topics, it's true. Because let me tell you what, this is something that I have also experienced so much in my life. I personally am this kind of person. I like to exhaust my energy. I like to use my energy, and I was really pro hustle culture. The more you hustle, the more you will get. Working all night, not getting enough sleep, working, so you can have your dream life. But let me ask you this question. If you are gonna hustle all the time and you are not gonna get enough sleep, you are not gonna have the time to do the things that you love, and you are just constantly gonna overwork yourself, are you in your highest vibration? Are you matching the energy, the frequency of your desired reality? Probably not, because this is probably not one of your goals. Your goals are probably, you have time to meet up with your friends, you have the time to do everything that you want to do with passion, not because you have to do, because you need money. No, because you want to do those things. In your desired reality, you have the time for yourself in the morning to start your day with your routine, you're meditating or doing exercise, whatever this is looking like for you, but you are probably not starting your day with you not having enough sleep and pushing yourself all the time and basically draining your energy constantly, right? This is not your desired outcome. Then how in the hell do you think that you are gonna be able to actually achieve your goals if you are not a vibrational match for this energy? This might sound pretty harsh or whatever, but I don't care. Like, if you don't agree with me, then you don't need to watch this video. But this is something that I really also had to think about, and that changed my entire approach. Because I would also work all-nighters. I would also like completely drain my energy, and at some point I was like, I don't even enjoy the things that I was enjoying. At some point I didn't even enjoy filming videos for you guys. But now, because I am aligned, I am a vibrational match, I am already living my desired reality. That's why I can also give you the same energy. That's why I already am aligned with my desired outcome. And this is something so simple but so important, and we forget it and we don't want to accept it because it goes against everything that we have learned from the society. Because every single person is telling you about how you need to work so hard, and the whole hustle culture, this is toxic. And this is only something that is gonna keep you in the matrix. Because let me tell you, every single one of us is a creator, is a manifester, and has so much energy, so much creative energy and manifesting energy within themselves that we can actually attract things towards us. But it all starts with making those internal shifts. So, how do we approach it? Imagine your perfect day. For me, a perfect day would look like I wake up in the morning, I am already excited for the day because I am living in my dream reality, right? So I wake up excited. Then I have time for meditation, I have time to do some yoga practice, to connect with my guides, to channel some messages. Then I have the time to, drink my coffee, go outside, be in the sun first thing in the morning, recharge my batteries, and then start to see what messages my clients got me, or if I have some podcasts for today, if I have an interview today, right? But basically, first of all, I have the time for myself in the morning, and then I slowly start my day. Then I would, have the time for a little break. I would have the time to meditate throughout the day, and in the evening I would have time to really reconnect with myself, to ground my energy, to read a book if I want to, and to basically have the evening for myself to slowly calm down and not work until 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. So this is my desired day, and this would be the day that I would have in my desired reality. So how can I align with that energy? Well, let's just make every day like my dream day, right? It's so simple, and yet it costs us so much inner work, because we need to let go of all of those limiting beliefs, of all of those structures, and we need to become the best version of ourselves in order to actually be able to have that amazing day. Because I need to work, on my limiting beliefs on, oh no, but I have to work all night in order to get there. I have to put in all of that hard work and constantly push myself. No, when we are working with the universe consciously, we see, the planetary patterns, we see the forecasts, we see where the planets are and what energies we are gonna experience. Then we can see, okay, this is not the perfect time to go all in. This is the time where I should go back a little bit, connect with my intuition, connect with my guides, see what comes up. Maybe I need to do some internal work, and then I can push again. But not constantly pushing. Life is a cycle. Everything is, comes in cycles. And that's why we can't push constantly. There is a perfect time for everything, and if you connect back with your intuition, you will receive the messages of when to push, when to hold back, what to start, what not to start. Like, I was literally called to start my podcast, and then in 1 hour I had the entire podcast set up. I had my first episode filmed, and it just flew. It was just, flowing, going through the motions. I really enjoyed it, and it wasn't really an effort. I really loved doing it. And so, because I was waiting for the right time for me to be like, okay, now this is the time. I'm gonna do the podcast because I feel like it, and let's start, let's do it, right? If I would push into it, and if I would choose, to work against the universe, I would completely drain my energy. I wouldn't be aligned, and I couldn't even give out the energy that I actually want to give to you guys. So this is really something that is so simple and yet so effective. What life do you want to lead? And then start living that life. And nobody likes to hear those messages, and I'm gonna tell you why. Nobody likes to hear those messages or actually follow them, because we were conditioned to think that it actually has to be hard in order to work. It has to be hard in order for us to get what we are craving. But this is BS, really, guys. Don't listen to that. Just start living the life that you want to attract right now. See what needs to change in your daily life. See what needs to change in your structures. Obviously, you can't just throw away everything, but seeing what small things you can start doing, and then seeing when is the time to take those bigger steps, right? Because I was also in a job that I wasn't really liking. I wasn't really aligning anymore with it. And I couldn't quit immediately. So I was waiting for the right timing. Like, I was asking the universe, I was asking the guides to give me a sign of when to leave the job, when is the right time. And then I got the sign. So I quit, and the next things are gonna unfold on my journey, and next things are gonna come towards me, right? And I don't know the entire journey, and I don't know where it's gonna take me. But I trust the universe, I let myself flow, I let myself receive the guidance, and I just act upon it. And believe me, this is a life changer. And don't think that this came easy to me. I really come from this mindset of hustling, and the hustle culture, perfect. The more you exhaust yourself, the better you are. All of those things I was really aligned with. And constantly pushing myself towards exhaustion. This was my mindset. I was like, I need to suffer in order to be worth something. This is where I come from. So things like receiving and laying back and already living the life of my dreams, this is not something that came easy for me, but this is something that gave me the best results and that took so much pressure from me. And I know, again, it sounds so simple, but it is not. It is really hard when you think of it that way, because I had to completely reinvent and rewire my brain in order to change the thinking patterns that I had, in order to change my entire belief system of what is possible and what is not. Because the simplest way in order to see what our dream reality is, the simplest way in order to tap into our highest frequency is connecting with that inner child again. This is something that we as adults are forgetting. When you're a child, you are the closest vibrational match to the energy that you actually should embody. You are the closest vibrational match to your fullest potential. All of the dreams that you have in that age, all of those things are actually showing you where your potential lies and what energy you should embody in order to live a happy life. Because at the end, if you live a happy life, if you constantly see the positive side of things, if you allow that inner child to come through and to spread into your life, that childish energy, that positive childish energy, it's gonna transform your life. And this is gonna allow you to also start to co-create with the universe and to see everything as a game. Because, guys, life is a game. We are only a part of our soul that is here, whilst the other parts are having other experiences in parallel realities on different planets. And so the life that we are living here is, I don't want to say insignificant, but it's just such a smart part of who you actually are, of your fullest potential. And when you think about what you can do with using your fullest potential, it's incredible. And that's maybe 1%, not even, of what you actually can do. So always remember, you really have so much power within you, so much creative power, so much, and I mean creative power as in you can create your desired reality, because you can. And that's why connecting with your higher self, listening to your guides, connecting with your intuition is so important. So, what are the practices that we can start doing in our lives in order to actually make all of those shifts and make all of those changes? First of all, right? So those were the tools that are gonna be the most helpful for you. Those are the first steps that you can take in order for you to realign with your spiritual self, in order for you to realign with your true core. And I really hope that this video is gonna give you all of the insights that you need to know in order for you to start to make those breakthroughs within your life so that you can live a more aligned life and that you can tap into your fullest potential. Because whenever I'm able to see somebody who is using their fullest potential, who is starting to realign with themselves truly on a soulful level, it really it gives me so much joy, because you know, those people are the ones that are radiating this amazing energy, and you are always asking yourself like, how are they doing it? Well, it's because they are following those steps, because they are following their path that they are meant to be on this lifetime. They are connected, and this is what we can see. This is when we can see that fire, that radiance that comes to that person. And this is what I really love for you guys, for every single one of you who is watching this video. So thank you again for watching. I hope that this video is gonna help you. If you have any questions, comment it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast, because there are gonna be more episodes coming. Don't forget to become a Patreon member. It supports my work and you get all of the perks of being a Patreon member. All of the links are down below. Thank you again, namaste, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.